One thing people are always asking is what muscles is it strengthening and what muscles is it stretching? So in the first variation, my shoulders are internally rotated and the band is creating resistance that's pulling my elbows forward. This creates a stretch on my posterior shoulder muscles, my rear delts, rhomboids and middle traps. Then I'm contracting those exact same muscles to pull my elbows back behind my body and strengthen them through their full range of motion. In the second variation, I flipped the setup completely. The resistance is now pulling my elbows back, which stretches my anterior shoulder muscles, my front delts, pecs, and the front of my shoulder capsule. Then I contract those muscles to bring my elbows forward against the resistance, strengthening the entire anterior chain. So in variation 1, I'm targeting the back of my shoulders, and in variation 2, I'm hitting the front. The reason I started training this exercise is because I realized that when I was doing swimmer hovers and you bring your arms behind your back and place them there and then try to bring your elbows down to the ground, I found that movement really uncomfortable. I felt tight in my upper back muscles and my rear delts. So there's two ways you can do this. You can do it with both arms at the same time, which I find is very difficult, and you do that as an advanced variation. And to begin with, you can do it working on one side at a time. I just want to warn people that this exercise is quite advanced. So if you're restricted in shoulder internal rotation or you have shoulder impingement symptoms, then I wouldn't recommend using this exercise specifically. You want something more regressed, maybe shoulder internal rotation isometrics would be better suited for now. To start this exercise, we're going to place both of our hands through the band. And then we're going to take our hands, we're going to place them on our lower back. And then from here, you're just going to pull your elbows back. And then we're going to allow the band to pull our elbows forward. We're going to feel that stretch in the rear delts as we're doing this. One thing you don't want to happen is for your shoulders to round forward. So just make sure that you're keeping your shoulders back and you're keeping your chest up. You can also perform this exercise with one arm at a time, which is ideal if you have a mobility restriction on either side. The next variation of this exercise is the exact same movement, but now the band is pulling your elbows back. This is going to place the emphasis on the anterior shoulder muscles. So another variation of this exercise is just using a doorway. You don't necessarily need the band. This is a little bit easier because it's easier to control the resistance. The band's not going to be pulling you into a stretch. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go into internal rotation, just going to lean back into the wall, and then push your elbow into the wall and bring yourself forward. Okay, so you're leaning back, that's when you're bringing out the stretch, and then pushing your elbow into the wall. And you can also do, to get comfortable in this position, is we can do the isometrics here, contracting into the wall, and then staying in this position and contracting away from the wall to build strength at your end range of motion.